welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 10-week pregnancy update. I am exactly 10 weeks and 2 days, I believe. Yes. So I haven't had any new doctor's appointments lately or anything. I have one scheduled for next week on the 17th of January, and I'll be 11 weeks and 5 days, I believe. Yeah, so I'll be a couple days shy of 12 weeks, and she's just gonna do like a normal prenatal appointment, and then we're gonna try to listen to the heartbeat. All right, so I'm gonna just read what my app says at 10 weeks. So at 10 weeks, the baby is the size of a kumquat. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I've heard like the baby's the size of a prune or this and that. So I guess you can kind of go based off of that. It's pretty much like an inch, like 1.2 inches, if that makes sense. So that's pretty much how big the baby is. And so the app also says, a milestone in your baby's development. The placenta takes over from the yolk sac to provide your baby with nutrients. So the placenta, I guess, is now taking over from the yolk sac. And that's pretty much all that my app says. So now on to symptoms. So I know in the past I have said that I've had a lot of nausea. This last week, the nausea has kind of toned down. On New Year's Eve, I actually threw up for the very first time. And it was kind of hilarious because it was the only time I threw up, and it was almost kind of like I ended my New Year's Eve just like everyone else, except without the alcohol, by throwing up. But anyway, that was the only day that I threw up, and that was the day that it got really bad. And then after that day, my nausea has kind of just slowly disappeared. The only thing is now it's switched over into headache mode. So literally every single day, I don't know how many times, sometimes it's the whole day, but every single day I get a headache. So lately, to try to combat the headaches and the migraines, I've been drinking peppermint tea, caffeine-free peppermint tea, and it's been doing pretty good, but I still get headaches. Like right now, my head is still slightly hurting, but what are you gonna do? Another symptom is that I have been a lot more bloated, I guess, because it kind of feels like my belly is popping like right around my uterus area, and I know it's probably bloat. I don't feel bloated, like I don't feel like I'm overly full, but I definitely look bloated, and you'll probably see that once I show you my bump. Other than that, my boobs have still been slightly tender. I've been getting back pain a lot. Like it's hard for me to sit down for a long period of time. It's so hard for me to get comfortable, even laying down, but I have just been so uncomfortable lately, and my lower back has been hurting. Another symptom is that I have been so tired. And when I say so, I mean like ultra tired. The exhaustion literally kicked in like this past week. It's been horrible. Like I'll have a whole list of things planned to do throughout the day, and I end up not doing them all. Like this past Saturday, I had plans to go to the mall, and then I had to go grocery shopping, and I had some other things to do, but after I went to the mall, I was so tired, and I was like, no. The other stuff can wait till Sunday because I am super tired, and I just had to take a nap. Naps are like my go-to thing right now. I'm just completely exhausted like all the time. And I think that's it for symptoms. On to cravings. So my cravings lately have kind of switched up a bit. I'm not craving a lot of the greasy food anymore. I'm not saying I haven't eaten it, but I'm definitely not craving it. Like the fast food or like greasy pizza or like fried chicken and stuff like that. Every time I eat greasy food, it feels like I get sick or my stomach just like hates me afterwards. I know I said my nausea has kind of gone down, but when I eat greasy food, my stomach just feels a little like unsettled. So I've been trying to eat a lot more fruits and veggies and stuff, and things that aren't so greasy. Other than that, I haven't been craving a lot of sweets still. It's still mostly like savory, salty type foods. I can definitely say that I have been on the train of the pregnancy pickle crave, because I literally have to have a jar of pickles in my fridge and I eat them every single day. They are just probably my #1 craving right now, is definitely pickles. Another specific craving is still potatoes, like anything potato, anything with potato in it. I just love eating potatoes right now. I also had a weird craving for like Cheerios and bananas, which I guess is good because that's more on like the healthy side, but I have just been like craving it. And then finally this weekend I went out and bought some Cheerios and some bananas, and I had it for breakfast this morning and it was awesome. It was so good. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for the update and the cravings and symptoms and everything. So let's get on to the bump shot. All right, I have this big sweater on, so bear with me guys, but this is my little bump and I guess bloat. It definitely looks a lot bigger to me. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. I posted a picture on my Instagram of my 10-week bump and it just looked big. But yeah, this is my little bump. Alright, so that is pretty much it for this pregnancy update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys at week 12.